What up?
What up? Tucker Booth, how are you, dude?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. I'm here at the studio. I
Oh,
got
your
nice
music
loud
is still on.
acoustics.
Sorry.
What
I'm
year?
sitting at the studio because the acoustics in here. This is like where I record my music, so it'll sound as mixed as it's gonna sound on air. But
Nice.
I just figured play the acoustic song at the end, then just like maybe like the last 5 minutes. You can kind of tell me, hey, can you play a song or whatever, and I got the guitar here. It's already ready to go.
Cool, dude. Cool. How have you been, dude? It's been a minute, and me and Slim have both decided that this is our last season, so we are hanging up the mics.
I saw that you guys were saying that. How many years have you done it?
This is our eighth. So it's been a hell of a run, dude.
Yeah, no doubt, man. That's respectable. That's a nice long chunk, man. How many do you guys typically do in a year?
We originally did one a week, and
It was one every week.
the
Yep.
past, I'd say
Year and a half?
and this, year and a half, 2 a month, but we split it, so it's split now by like interviews and our segments.
So we're still
Oh,
sending
that's so great, man.
Yeah. Yeah, what I was going to say is we're still sending content out every week, but we're just recording 2 days out of the month.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, man.
Yeah, no, that's really smart. Plus, that's productive. That adds up, man, especially over 8 years.
Yeah, it gets to be so much, dude.
Yeah.
There was a point we were doing like 8. We for many years we did 8 interviews a show, and like then we cut down to 6, and yeah, we've definitely had
Yeah.
a run, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how long have you been?
Way back when, man, I was at this place called killradio.org out here in LA. This is back like 2010. And I got a internet radio show that we also podcasted back kind of when podcasting was barely a thing, right?
Yeah.
But we did that 3 days a week, 3 hours a day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I pretty much didn't have a job at the time. I was kind of out of work musician. So I called the show Tucker Booth Needs a Job, and it was 3 days a week during the 2 to 5 commute time in LA.
Did that radio show eventually get you a job?
It made me some money. Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely hooked me up because, like, what you guys are doing, but I would have people come in the studio and sit in. I'd have live performances. I'd freestyle for a full episode. Sometimes we're just playing a bunch of crazy-ass music. Or we'd tell artists to submit their stuff, and all they had to do in return is blow up on Facebook or wherever they were when they were on being played and get people to tune in and listen, right?
Yeah.
So we were baiting independent people into doing that just to drive our numbers.
That's cool. That's fucking cool,
Yeah.
though.
It was a lot of stuff, and it was a debate platform if we wanted to talk about crazy shit. We were debating social politics and whatever, and it's just kind of whatever. Kind of like Rogan, it's funny, and it's like, I didn't listen to any Rogan back then, but it really was kind of like Rogan. Like any crazy-ass bum off the street could come in and rock with us,
We were
That's
just
what I was gonna say though. Like,
Yeah.
we were saying Rogan's kind of a dummy now, but like, I feel like back in the day, it would have been much better than now.
Well, now, you know what I mean about. Dude, he has like people talking about aliens. He's got Bigfoot.
Yeah.
He's talking about, now it's survivalist night where they're talking about hunting elk, and it's always something with him. Or his UFC fighters or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a wacky revolving door, man.
I think he was the guy that kind of like really fired off podcasting. Obviously, he wasn't the first podcaster, but he was the guy that like made everyone else in the world be like, I want to do a podcast.
Yeah, and now I feel like he might be the guy that's being like, don't do podcasts. I don't know.
And he sold out, went to Spotify. Everything changed.
Yeah, and everybody's pulling their music from his show.
Yeah, everyone's done with him. But how long have you been doing the podcast Rappers Don't Golf?
Well, we have 68 episodes, the number 69 going up on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
We've done far more. Oh, man, you guys are blowing up over there. What's going on, man? You getting a delivery order?
That's my bell.
Have you never heard the bell in all these years? You never got a bell?
Is that the first time you got a bell?
I've never gotten a bell, dude.
Damn! It took him not till the last season, the final season. Finally, Tucker got a bell.
But just to say, it's number 69 going up, but we've done that we haven't posted. You know, like the first of all, there's the ones that get away, and I'm sure you know about those, where all hell breaks loose with technology or whatever. And then for a while, I was putting out my podcast through my friend's platform directly, so through his podcast. So he put out an episode of his, and he put out an episode of mine. So shout out to Rory Mitchell and Mitchell Report Unleashed that still produces and co-sponsors Rappers Don't Golf. But, you know, a whole bunch went out on his before we ever got to Spotify, and we didn't put every last one up once we did. But, yeah, so there's your answer. And it's been, I guess, almost 4 years now that I've been doing my pod, too. So, guys, both of us, you know, we've been at it for a while, man.
Yeah. And I know, like you said, you've done the other one, too. Like, I feel like you've been in it as long as we have.
Yeah, Yo, Tucker, I got to say real quick. Yo, Tucker, can I cut you off real quick? Yo, what up? This is the Driz.
The Driz.
Yo, what up? I just want to say, you know me, I'm a famous internet rapper. I've been rapping forever. And I just want to say that, like, rappers don't golf. That's bullshit, man. I golf. I golf all the time. I even have this new album coming off. It's called Hole 25. Yeah. You ever get to Hole 25? Yeah.
Yo, Driz, let me just say, I don't mean rappers don't golf at all. That's not what it means, man.
Yeah.
Let me just break it down, grandson. Let me break it down, family. Okay? I mean rappers don't golf with Tucker Booth, because Driz, you're not rapping with Tucker Booth. That's a fact.
You ain't on that level, Driz.
You ain't rapping with Booth, son. But yo, man, no. So I love doing it. You know, it really, people are always on my case. You know, whether it's my parents or my wife or fans or whatever. Like, well, you could get way more sponsors than this, Tucker. And why aren't you talking to all these people? And are you trying to monetize this? And how many views are you getting a week? And how about the streaming? And I'm like, slow down. This is all about super networking for me, and I mean that. Like, I'm building a super network. That's what I'm doing with it. And every single person I bring on interests and fascinates me. Kind of like Rogan, I think. You know, it seems like what his deal is. Whatever he just gets fascinated by, he'll have them on. I don't say they can't say what they want. I give them permission to speak freely. And I come in not with necessarily like bullet questions that I'm asking. I just come in prepared. I've read up on them. And we have a conversation, and I try to get to know them, right? And as I do that, we really do get to know each other. And, of course, I don't hit it off with all of them, but I have hit it off with some of them. And these have become really great friends, allies, and, yes, indeed, business partners who have paid me money. And I know I came on before and was talking about writing that book where I wrote my book. And then as I got done writing my book, I had a lady from Golf Channel get a hold of me who had read some stuff I'd published online for a website I was writing for. And now I'm co-writing her book.
I saw that.
A direct result. And you see, so that's why I do it, man.
I saw you're working on a new book. Is that the one?
Well, there's two, right? So, like, the one that I was writing, and when I came on before, I read a little piece from it last time I was on here. That one is mine, just mine. I wrote that during the pandemic, and for those who didn't hear me last time, you know, right about 8 weeks into the shutdown, my wife came to me, and, you know, I'm going nuck and futz like everybody, man. And she goes, you know, I just think you should go. You should just go on a spirit journey. Like, I'm not kicking you out, but I really think it's what.
But you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I'm not kicking you out, but get the fuck out. You know, like that. So I just left. I had no clue where I was going, and for 15 days, I drove up the coast from Los Angeles to San Francisco Bay Area, and then I drove all the way to Portland, Oregon, my original birthplace. And while I was driving, man, I started writing a book. And this is a book I'd wanted to write for 25 years, boys. And it's about the last 25 years of my life. So people are like, what's the book about? It's biographical, kind of like a biographical adventure epic, because it's 25 years of my life, all kind of braided together through this book. And I started writing it out there in the Oregon woods. And I got home and I had 60 pages after 15 days, and I never looked back. And guys, it gave me an anchor during the shutdown, because even though a lot of my work disappeared, like everybody's, I had something to do indoors alone that I could pour my whole time, heart, focus, and energy into. And this book just poured out of me, man. So that one is done, and I'm editing it. Like, I finished the rough draft, right? But it's, we're going to self-publish this. This is called Quick Trip. That's that one. But there is another book. Like I said, right as I was getting done with mine, this woman, Lisa Cornwell, shout out Lisa Cornwell from Golf Channel. She hit me up, and now we're writing her memoirs. And this book is currently, it's got a proposal that is written, and it's being pitched to publishers, and we're waiting to see about that.
Wow, that's cool as hell. I might hit you up with Driz stories, Drizzles.
We're going to tell the Driz bio by the time we get done with his life, man. I mean, it's going to be like, I was born. They smacked me on my ass.
I feel like it's going to be a page and a half, not like a half a page.
Yo, I just think...
Now I'm here.
Tucker, I just think we're almost on the same page here, because like I'm writing a book, an album. It's the same thing, like books and albums, they blur the lines, but you know what I mean. But so anyway, so I'm making an album about Hole 25, and you just wrote a book about 25 years, so we were like on the same wavelength. Yeah.
That is kind of crazy. I actually didn't realize that until you said it, and now I'm like totally convinced that we are connected.
I feel like you never admit that. Never admit that.
Sometimes you just have to put down your weapon, put down your AK, and just give your fellow gangsta a hug, man.
Yes! Just show them some love.
I got the bell again. Yeah.
God damn. Tucker, could you perform a song for us?
Yeah. So I came prepared tonight. I'm here at the office, man. Give me 1 second to grab the guitar, all right?
All right.
Okay. So, yeah, how's that sound on there?
That sounds great.
Sounds awesome.
You sound it's nice and clear. Just want to make sure before I get going.
Yeah.
Cool. So, all right. Without further ado, this is what I came to play, y'all, all right? And also to dedicate to you for your final season, man, of the show. All right, here we go. Doesn't matter what I say, as long as I sing it with affection. It makes you feel the same way. It takes our souls in new direction. The by the free yeah. Oh, this you can't realize the yeah. I ain't telling you no lie. The oh, on this you can't rely. Suck it in, Quentin Tanner's TDB. Robin Slim Show, rocking on some greenery. We always hold it down from LA up to their town. Atlantic City, New Jersey, you know they hold it down. I'm gonna come and pound, I'm gonna burn shit down. I'm gonna let them know that we took over underground, because that's what we did a long time ago, kid. But we're still down with it, we're still pounding shit. What you think that you can touch what I must? Well, I trust that you can, cause I am that man from the Nancy Boy camp. Yeah, you know we lamb. Broken, we not broken, man. We always on some champ. Champing at the bit when I spit. This significant to those illiterate. What? This prolificness, this. Yeah, shape, shift, and shit. Please stick with this. Suck it in, Traveler, whoever, man. Cannon and D, yeah, Mozart, whoever, man. We got them hooked. So take a look. Yo, I'm out of here. Go round. Say it with me. Go round. Woo. One more time, you go. Oh, on this you can rely.
Wow! Fucking awesome, dude.
Good
awesome. Shit. Such an amazing version of that song. The hook.
And shout out to Paco Bell, dude. We got them all in there. Way to go, fellas. You know?
Yes.
400 years of sweat right there.
Got it. Got it down, man. Got it down. What is next for Tucker Booth?
Well, a lot of stuff, man. I'm real grateful. And, you know, before I go, I'm going to get on the soapbox for 2 seconds with you guys. Because while I've been doing my podcast, time and again over the last couple of months, all these guests come on and unprompted keep saying pretty much the same thing. And I know a lot of you listeners and you guys there, we're all dealing with shit right now for the last couple of years, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever you want to call it, right? We're all dealing with shit.
Yeah.
And we're either working on it or we're not. And a lot of people that have come on the pod unprompted keep trying to tell me how they've been working on it. And there's a real common thread. And the common thread is gratitude. Being grateful for all the good that we have in our lives and all the good that's all around us all the time, and not dwelling on what doesn't seem to be right. And also, an even bigger one than gratitude is unselfish acts of love, kindness, charity, etc. When people do this, it's like the life force. It's what makes you feel alive and well. And I swear to you guys, that is my message tonight. Be grateful. A grateful heart, a garden is where there is always room.
Pass it on.
I'm telling you, man, for real. So what's next? I got my family, my wife and son. Shout out Charlotte and Max. Little League season starts on Saturday. We've been in 3 straight Little League championships in a row, and we're trying to go for our 4th year. Cool. You know, I got work. I got a bunch of music work, doing kids music and grown-up music all over town. Yeah. New stuff just popping off in Beverly Hills and West Hollywood. It's a good time, man. There's a lot going on. We got even more than that. Scripts in development, Fuck but,
yeah.
You know, I'm just doing it, and I'm perfectly content with where I'm at now. I'm really, really grateful to be able to say that.
That's amazing, yeah, because a lot of people I don't feel will ever say that in life. And I feel like that's a great place to be, and a great place to be mentally and spiritually and physically. And I feel like you always, every time we talk to you, have been one of the most well-spoken, well-rounded people that we've talked to over the years.
Oh, thank you, guys. I always have a lot of fun with you. You know, you seemed like kindred spirits from the very first time that we ever did it. And I've enjoyed watching you, grow with the show. And anytime somebody's as prolific as you guys, putting out so much content, I already respect them. You know, whether I dig what they're doing or not, I respect them.
That's it.
But it's always fun, guys. You know what I mean?
We may have not always agreed, but we've always agreed to see each other's points, and that is one of the most important things.
That's right. Well, what's next for Rob and Slim? I'll shoot it back at you.
Oh my God. Heavy masturbation, a lot of video games, and a lot of drinking.
A lot of drinking, yeah.
And Twinkies.
And monsters.
So it's going to be like our show, but we're not going to be on the air.
Yeah, basically. Basically, we decided that the show becomes our real life, and so we figured, like, we can't record 24 hours every day. So.
Yeah. Maybe a little porn, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Watching or being in it. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Video games. A lot of sex.
Well, we've Rob and I have talked about starting a porn company, so we'll be doing that soon.
A porncast.
I'm over here like, well, I've been volunteering down at the homeless shelter, and you guys are over there like, we're going to start our own prostitute whorehouse.
Yeah, we're going to be pimps. Robinson. Pimp you out.
We're going to call it Robbie's Ranch over here.
Honestly, Tucker, I'm just looking forward to a break because I'm a little burnt from the 8 years.
It's a lot.
Even when we take our breaks, it's like the past 2 years, it doesn't feel like a break. So I just want to decompress and just be a regular drone.
I feel you, man. It's like there's a push and pull in every entertainer, artist, whatever you want to brand yourself. But, every entertainer that I know. And it's this push of, this is an itch that I've got to scratch, if not a full-on addiction.
Yeah.
To wanting to connect with other people, entertain other people, be creative, have fun, get together with my friends, laugh, try and push ourselves to do something miraculous that night that we've never been able to do before creatively. That's the itch.
Yeah.
And then life is going on all around you, and the itch is constantly just tempting you to be distracted by life.
Yeah.
Right?
So I don't even know how long that lull's gonna go on for, like, till I'm like, Slim, I'm coming over and we're doing the show.
Right.
But, like, I do look forward to just the downtime and just the not having to have anything planned that week.
Yeah, and in my life, there's definitely been a lot of times where I'm like, well, I can't do that because I do the show on Wednesdays. So to have that time to be to figure shit out, to see like what can I do or where can I go, and is it going to be nowhere, and do I just do the radio show for the rest of my life? Or, like, what?
Yeah, but just
figure shit out and take that break.
No, man, I mean, it's a prediction, right? And I'm not trying to, goad you guys or anything, but I don't think you guys will be able to stay away forever.
Yeah.
I bet you go on a hiatus, or however you want to say that, a sabbatical. But, yeah, no, I mean, it's in the blood. And I can tell it's in your blood, but it's definitely in mine. I'll never be able to just totally hang it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I hung up back for good, at 35, and I'm 42 right now, and we have a script in development for how I'm going to come out of retirement and go on a big tour, right? I never hang it up, man.
Yes. Tucker, we have to wrap it up, dude, but where can everybody find you?
Okay, well, mainly with the socials, I'm done with all the rest of them. Just find me on Twitter, Tucker Dale Booth, Tucker rhymes with fucker, Dale Dale Booth, telephone booth, on Twitter. And then if you want to holler at me directly, you can find me tuckerbooth@hotmail.com. I have the same email address since college. The only people left on Hotmail are me and the Ukrainian prostitutes. But please feel free to email me, tuckerbooth@hotmail.com anytime.
All right, Tucker. We'll talk to you. We'll definitely be in contact, my friend.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Once again, all the best with whatever's next. Peace, love, Driz.
Yeah.
I own you. All right, I own you, bro. But that's it. That's how it has to end, man. I own you. You're not going to golf with me, man, but I love you, man.
Yeah.
Understand that.
Yeah, we'll golf one of these days. I swear it's gonna happen.
I don't know. I don't know. I think those are long odds. Dude.
Yo, bro, I am building. I'm funding. If you go on Kickstarter, it's called the Driz course. It's a golf course I'm building in Miami. It's gonna be hot.
You and Trump, right? You're working on it together over there.
Yeah.
Yo, don't sell out my partner. I was waiting to reveal that.
All right, Tucker.
Oh, man, good on you. You got out of his rocking chair and is getting back to work. Let's go, Brandon. Come on, get busy.
He's gonna be on his whatever it is.
All right, boys.
Later,
I gotta
Tucker.
go to a tennis place, so I'm sorry, but it's been fun. But this hasn't been that fun, man. I gotta go.
All right, enjoy that tennis.
your lesson.